What's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0, and today I'm going to be revealing to you the only and the best cure for your broken heart. Now, look, I usually make quick, long videos, but I need to make this short because it's a bad habit that I have. But anyways, most of the time when we're brokenhearted, it usually because somebody dumped us. Right? You may have been dumped. You may have been cheated on. Yeah, that's happened to me. I've been dumped. I've been cheated on. I mean, it's like a couple years ago, I went through a very, very, very difficult breakup. And I always say is that when you go through a breakup or and when your heart is broken, there's two things that will happen. One, you either come out 30% better as an individual, or you come out 30% worse as an individual. By that I mean that you would develop mentalities that are negative and self-destructive and self-sabotaging. Like thinking all men are assholes, right? Even though it may seem like it, but we're not assholes. I can promise you. I promise you, boo-boo. Kevin Hart. But anyways, so what's the cure for a broken heart? I did everything. I tried everything, man. And the number one thing is the last thing I would think of. And is this: going into the pain. Most of the time, throughout most of our lives, we usually run from pain. Think about it. Most of the time, we're always trying to feel better. For example, you get hungry, and what do? You eat because why? You want to feel better. Let's say you're in traffic and you cannot move, right? You gotta go to work, but you want to move. Why? Not because you want to get to work, but because by getting to work, you feel better, depending on the job you do. We usually want to, drink or go out because going out makes us feel what? Better. A lot of the root cause of our destructive behavior comes from the mentality of wanting to feel better, not wanting to feel what you feel right now. So the key to heal your broken heart is this: go into your pain, run towards the pain. Most of the time, we're always trying to get away from our problems, and we never think to maybe, just maybe, try the opposite and run towards the pain. Okay, so how do you do that? You may say to yourself, it's simple. It's fucking obvious. You feel the pain, don't you, right? So rather than trying not to think about it, rather than not trying to distract yourself, which is what everyone recommends, what I recommend for you to do is this: feel the pain in its entirety. Why? Because by feeling the pain, you're allowing your body to decompose it, to flush it out. You see what I'm saying? So what I always like to ask myself is, I wonder what's going on inside of me right now. Try this with me right now. I want you to try this with me, okay? I want you to feel that pain. What are you feeling right now? And I'm gonna do it with you, okay? And this is how it's done. It's part of mindfulness. Feel that pain right now. Ask yourself, I wonder what's going on inside of me right now. And just feel that pain. Notice how it feels. Notice, can you feel the location of the pain? Just locate it. I don't want you to think about it. Just with your attention and awareness, locate the feeling. Okay? Notice how big that feeling is. Notice the size, its circumference. Can you sense notice the energy level? Is it a high energy level or is it a small energy level? Notice the tension around that feeling. Is it tight or is it loose? Notice how it revolves. Notice how it moves inside of you. Okay? Now, can you feel the space around the emotion? I want you to notice that, because your emotion is inside of you, right? You feel that emotion, right? You do. But can you feel the space that allows the emotion to be there? Rather than focusing on the emotion itself, can you feel the space around it? Just feel that space. It's inside your body. Feel that space. Right? For example, let's say that you think and say a thought in your mind, high, high, high. Just say that. Okay? And observe the high. Say high and just observe the word high in your mind. Can you sense that there's a space in your head that allows your thoughts to be there, right? You feel that space, right? Okay. Now, that same space is your awareness. Your awareness allows your emotions and your thoughts to be. So by feeling that space in your body that allows your emotions to be, suddenly you're not your emotion. You're the space around the emotion. You stepped out of it, out of the trance of unworthiness, the trance of the illusion, and now you're stepping into power by simply observing the emotion. You're not the emotion anymore. You're the observer of the emotion. Now, I want you to notice this, right? Think about this. You feel that pain and that emotion, right? Feel that right now. Feel it fully right now. And it may hurt, but I want you to notice the part of you that says this hurts. I just want you to observe that emotion right now. Just notice your breath as you observe the emotion, and it's going to be painful, right? But I want you to notice yourself not wanting to feel that pain right now. Now, keep noticing the body, the emotion, and I want you to notice the physical characteristics of the emotion, okay? You're going to get somewhere with this. Notice the physical characteristics of the emotion, okay? And I want you to notice the tension that's in that emotion. If you notice, the emotion that you feel in reality is more physical than anything else, right? It's more physical, okay? So in reality, it's just your body tensing up, and that tension is what we feel as though it's an emotion, okay? It feels as though it's some esoteric shit, right? Like emotions kind of like colors, but in reality, it's in our body. But this is what I want you to realize is that your body is always changing, right? Am I right about that? Your body is always changing. Your body, every year, it replaces its cells. So every 7 years, you have a new body. Every 7 years, okay? You're not your body. You know, you're not the body. Every 7 years, your body's changing. But somehow, you're still inside. Somehow, throughout all of these changes, somehow you're still inside. So what has changed? The physical form, the body. Then, but who are you then? You see, you can't say you're your brain, right? Because you're also, that's part of your cells. They also regenerate. So you have a new brain every 7 years. So you're not the brain, but somehow something has remained constant, and that's something doesn't have a physical form. Am I right about that? It doesn't. That awareness is you, and I want you to begin taking the place of the observer of your experience rather than the one who's experiencing it, because then that allows that emotion to naturally flow through you. Some days you may feel it intensified. Some days you may not feel it intensified. But the whole point is that you're not resisting, because you're not the emotion anymore. You don't feel and then react. You feel, observe the emotion, and then act. Suddenly, because you observe the emotion, you're not reacting. So you may feel pain, but you're not resisting it. Just stop trying to feel better. I want to give you a challenge. Go for a whole hour. Just 1 whole hour. I challenge you this. 1 whole hour. Don't try to feel better. Don't try to feel better for 1 whole hour. And we all have these mechanical structures in our minds that you do in order to feel better, right? Justification, trying to watch a YouTube video, and all that sort of stuff, right? But I want you to just allow the pain to be. Don't try to feel better. Give up. Have you ever been late to your job, right? And you're running late, and you know you're late, but then you know that, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm already late. So you give up. Suddenly, the stress leaves you. You don't feel stressed anymore, even though you're still late. The situation's still there, but you gave up. You surrendered. That's what I want you to do. I want you to feel that emotion, but don't even try a fucking bit to feel better. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna feel a peace around that emotion. Why? Because that peace is who you are, the awareness. The awareness that doesn't have any form. The more peace you feel around that emotion is gonna be transmuted into peace. And I'm telling you, this is the best way to cure a broken heart. Okay, because you're not doing any pseudo solutions like trying to find a new boyfriend, trying to find a new girlfriend or whatever, or trying to find a new husband. No, you're allowing yourself to experience it fully. You're not resisting life, and once you don't resist life, life works for you. That happened to me. Let me tell you something. Even to this day, I still feel pain. Even to this day, I still feel some pain, man. It's been years, and I still feel pain, but I'm not resisting it. I'm like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. It's my body. I'm not my body, but I'm the one who has a body. It is what it is. You gotta go with it. All right. And that's the basics of letting go and how to mend a broken heart. And when you do this, your life will never be the same. It really won't. There's a book that I recommend you. It's called Radical Acceptance. I'm gonna leave you the link down. I was gonna say downstairs. I'm gonna leave you the link below. Check it out. It's an amazing book. That book will literally change your life. Okay. okay? And I'm going to be doing a next video is going to be books that I recommend for a broken heart. Damn, don't die. Sorry about that. Blooper. But anyways, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0, and I hope you guys have a good day. Okay, take care.